Hello everyone, I am again with you today. I am going to tell you how can you assign a quiz which you have created in quizzes.com to your students. First, open quizzes.com website. Click on login link to login the quizzes portal. Now there is the option login with Google. Click on it and choose the Google account which you have used to create the login account of quizzes. I am selecting my account. So this is it. Now, after login, you have to open My Quizzes. My Quizzes are visible. This link is visible, My Quizzes, at the left hand side. So, click on My Quizzes. After clicking on this, you will get the list of the quizzes which you have created in your account. So, suppose I am selecting this artificial intelligence quiz. Now, click on it. Here you will get two options: play live, assign HW, and one is practice. Practice you already tried. There are two options: one to play, to preview the quiz, and other one is a share practice link. This link is not for assignment. This is just for try. Okay. Now you have to assign the quiz to your students. So you have to click on assign homework. Click on assign homework. After clicking on this, you will get a scheduler. Here you can schedule the quiz. Suppose you want to give 4-5 days to your students. Today is 12th and it is by default giving you the another date, means the next date 13th. You can change it. Suppose you want to give the time limit of 16th June, means students have this quiz accessible till 16th June. अगर आपने ये दे दिया ना 16 June, it means students can play this quiz till 16th June. This is the last date of this assignment. So click on this date, and if you need to specify time also, you can do it. Otherwise leave it. Or you want to give 12 11:59 means the last minute of that day, then you can do this also. 11, okay, 45 is the last option. You cannot type here. So 11:45 p.m. I have given the uh, uh, 5 minutes back time of that day. Okay, now the time is 4 days 13 hours 41 minutes from now. It will be displayed at the bottom of the scheduler. Then you can click on continue to assign. But if you need to make any specification, any settings, like you don't want to shuffle the questions, don't want to shuffle the answers, and don't want to show the power options, like your power up options, you can do these things. So see the settings. In general setting, the first is students attempts. How many times a student can take this quiz? If you want to give it only one chance, then you can give one. If you want to give it unlimited, you can give unlimited. And if you need to specify the number of attempts like 2, 3, 4, 5, you can do it also. Next is show answer. We are choosing one when you are assessing your students, means taking any test. And when you are assigning this quiz just for practice, then you can give unlimited, so that student can try to get the 100% marks. You can give this option for practice, and you can give the option 1 for assignment, for the assessment purpose, evaluation purpose. And if you are taking any class test type of thing, then you can give it twice also. Okay, now show answers in game. Show students the correct answers after each question. If you don't want to show the answers as it is a test in case, then you can put it off. Okay, and validate only means just for validation you can give this option, validate only. So most of the time we are keeping it on when you are giving it for practice, and if you are taking the test of your student, then you should keep it off. Next is show answers post game. Allow students to review questions and answers at the end. Again, you can give it, you can specify on when they are practicing, and you can put it off you are taking test. Suppose one student has completed, then he can share the answers with another one, so you can put it off if you are taking the test. Okay, allow students to review questions and answers at the end. There is one more option, questions only, means if the review option will appear on the screen, then only questions will come, not the answers at the end of the question. So these settings can be done. And after that, gameplay setting, matlab the enhancement, the advanced options which will give a better look of this game are there, and you can make changes in this setting also. Power up, you know, power ups are giving it an awesome look. So if you don't think it is not needed, then you can put it off. And timer, if you want to keep the timer on, then you can put it on, and if you don't want to keep the timer on with the quiz, then you can put it off. Students see a countdown timer for each question, so this can be on or off. For primary children, you can put it off. Show ledger board if you need it for students, how what is the level of their um, score in ledger board, then you can give this option on. Otherwise you can keep it off. When you are evaluating your students taking the test, you can keep it off. No need to show them scoreboard at that time. Then next is shuffle questions. It is sometimes a problem, because when teachers are giving first question as student name and class, then it will be a problem. If you are giving the if you are keeping it on shuffle question, then the student name and class will also be shuffled, so you can put it off that time. And if uh, you don't, if you are recording your voice for the question and answers both, then no need to shuffle answers options. Suppose you are giving four pictures of four fruits like apple, orange, banana and papaya, and you want to record the audio. You have recorded the audio, identify the fruit, and in the question you have written apple, and after that you are also after question identify the fruit, you are also recorded the audio for the options, then it will be a problem. If you are not recording your voice, then you can keep it off. No shuffling of the answers. Now redemption for question allows student to reattempt a new. Okay, if this is also not necessary, the second chance to reattempt the few incorrect question, then you can keep it off. Play music, if you want to keep it off at the time of evaluation or the test, then you can keep it off. Memes, it is also your choice. If you want it, you can put it on or off, your choice. So after all these things, these memes are also available. If you want to create your own, you can create your own, and otherwise you can keep it defaults. So these are the settings which is required only in the case of examination or evaluation purpose. Then you need to make some changes there. Otherwise, just after clicking on this scheduler, making your schedule, you can click on continue. And if you have done some advanced setting, then you can click continue button here also. Both are having the same purpose. Just click on continue. Okay, after clicking on continue, you will get the shareable link, and the game code, and also the option for your class. But here I am not created any class, that's why the class is not appear. So you can copy the link by clicking on this upin. Click on it, the link is copied, it is visible here. And if you want to share this with your game code, then you can select this and right click and copy. So both the options are available. If you want to share the game code, then student will need to click on this link and then put this game code here in the box, and they can play game. Or the second option is this URL, and third is share a link in the Google Classroom directly from the quizzes. You can do it also. If you will click on it, then you have to select the Google Classroom, and in the Google Classroom, the by default what is your email ID, according to that it will give you the options for your classes. You can continue from there also, but otherwise the best is copy the link. After this, suppose I am assigning the quiz to my student somewhere, pasting it here and sending it just for a look. Now I am clicking it again. This time it will directly open the quiz for playing. If I have not logged in, suppose the student who have not created any ID in quizzes, then it will ask the name and the email ID also. It may take time. This way you can assign the quiz in Google Classroom, in Microsoft Team, in WebEx, anywhere, in WhatsApp, in Snap Homework, anywhere. If you are having the link or the option of game code. Suppose I जब तक ये खुल रहा है मैं दिखा देती हूँ. If you are having the option of game code, you can copy this message. You can paste it in your classroom also, wherever you have created. Ask participant, sorry, you can change the message, participant please click on this link and enter this code to play the quiz. This way you can also assign the quiz to your students. My network is slow, that's why it is taking time. See, there is no questions and any preview like last time when I have shown the preview of the quiz like this. I'm again giving you this preview. Suppose I'm clicking on my quizzes again and I have clicked on this same quiz and clicking on this practice play link. Now see what is the changes in the both type of links, this one and this. Here play again, sorry, I have played it, that's why it is giving the option of play again. Otherwise see, all the questions will be visible if you will click on play again. After completion of the quiz, all the questions will be appear, but in this nothing will be appear on the screen except the option start the game. Click on it and student can start the game. See, this is the name which is appear as my login name. Otherwise, if there is any new student, it will ask to write their name here, and then you can the deadline is appear and you can click on start game also. Waiting for players to join the game, because I am the teacher, that's why this option is music of 1 second. See, I am the teacher, I am assigning the quiz, that's why it will give me the option of waiting for players to join the game. As I have shared the game with the students, so when the student will join, the name will appear one by one here, and you can check the players record by clicking on day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. Each day if you want to change the theme, you can choose this also. So the theme can be changed by these options available. Okay. Now I am clicking on start game. As the students are not logged in, not joined the game, but I have started. So if anyone join, can play the game.
Question: which is not the commonly used programming language for AI? Option 1, Java.
See, only I am
Question: a production
here.
rule
That's why only
consists
one
of
name visible here.
Option 1, both a set of rule and a sequence of steps. Question: what is artificial intelligence?
So this way student can play the game. Now they are having the another option, find a new quiz. If they want to try few more quizzes, then they can try. I have not kept the review questions off. This setting I have not changed, that's why it is visible here. To review the questions, they can study the flashcard to make the concept clear, and then they can try it again. See, these are the flashcard option just to understand what is the artificial intelligence. This is the question, and after flipping it, they will get the correct answer, making the machine intelligent. So got it, student can understand. Okay, I have done this revision. Then what is not the commonly used programming language for AI? Now flip to answer prologue. Got it. Okay, now third question, a production rule consists of, flip and get the answer, both a set of rule and a sequence of steps. Got it. So this way student can also study the concept which you have introduced through the questions in the quiz by the flashcard options. Review again or back home. Now try this quiz with your students by the assignment. And also suppose I am again now showing you another option. I'm going the home, show you the home page of quizzes website.
Question:
Okay, now the quizzes.com website is open. Here there is an option join a game. If a student will open Quizizz website with their login ID which they have created, then they can click on join a game, and after joining they will get the panel of game code. Here they can enter the game code which I have shared like this. They can copy the game code. So only game code will be shared with the students. Now this game code is here and I am clicking on join button. After this I am getting the same again. See, you cannot re-attempt this quiz. One attempt already used, because I have made the setting that the student can attempt the quiz once only. That's why it will not give you the chance to play the same quiz again. So this way you can make the changes for your students. Thank you. Goodbye.